I was able to put my strong safety up to an 81 right before the game. And you know, 83.
I gotta take a piss. Now I'm so pissed off with myself.
Nah, that strong safety, I had looked and went read that nigga draft story. They were talking about that nigga like he was a corner.
Which one?
That nigga that I got at strong safety.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to take down the gridiron. It's the Seahawks going up against the Vikings. With that, we'll send you up to Minneapolis with our broadcasters, Brandon Goddard and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you very much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Twin Cities.
We live, Pete.
New U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
When my damn DN or the last year after the Super Bowl, that nigga like he didn't want to resign. I franchise tag the shit out there.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. No gain on the play there, second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way down midfield to the 45.
Yeah, get that route.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football as the receiver turned around. The ball greeted him.
Now Gordon on
Come on.
and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Go ahead, kid.
It's a loss there, bringing up
That's
second
wild
down.
right there. That's
A
a
good
good
move
deal.
there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football. Look up. Oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, able to block him no matter who's trying.
You better put some extra on his shit, dude.
That was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot.
Man, I wouldn't even
These offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll give the Vikings a first down.
Coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. The Seahawks, here's their defensive line.
Desmond Trufant has made a great reputation in a short amount of time in the NFL.
I think that was pass interference.
That most teams don't attempt to try.
Yeah, my safety was blitzing. I had brought him down.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And able to break one tackle.
Damn, this nigga landed Collins. I don't know what happened.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy breaks the extra yardage, they barely escape when you feel like I really embrace him.
Nah, it was a good game.
Into the fourth quarter, they were the finally in the fourth.
Well, they've had a great impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy.
I thought I was going to be able to blow
rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 4.
Man, I've been trying to time some shit like that right all year.
The air game that's taking them down on this drive before they
that shit, that nigga too good for that shit. Diving in front of your man, you running into him.
It'll be interesting to see offensive lines on the pass block a lot on this drive.
My boy be looking. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Them shoes starting tackles.
Brandon, now we find out what their definition of commitment is. They've run it on the first 2 plays. Do they come back and do it again? They're that much closer to getting in.
Inching closer and really knocking on the door now. This opening drive has taken them to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. So on 3rd and goal.
Come on, fullback. God damn.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Fuck, fullback, man. You just cut up in the line. You ain't even block nobody, man.
Puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to see straight in.
Take it on me.
And Charles, they get the field goal.
Niggas don't be bullshit no more. Niggas talk about the bad coverage to get that,
That's what came into play here for the defense.
I just laughed, boy.
They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll get it
Good
up.
tackle to 88, because I thought about it hit that scene. I was out. Man, for some reason, Lamar Miller's speed is going down, so he might not be as explosive as he used to. Nigga ain't even old anymore.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Boys like to talk
They went
about
from a
defense
93
in terms of
to a
levels.
91.
First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They'll toss it to Miller. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expect
What are y'all up there doing?
to throw is Taylor. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't
Look at this ride on the
NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
I hate moving with the turn. I only showing like 30. You gotta be like 30, 31.
30, I think.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
What are y'all doing, mama?
Gun, it's Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. So they've got the football and they start right on the
This nigga ran right over.
the 20-yard line. Out now.
You hear the controller a little bit?
And last time they
Tell him to turn the game off
points,
now.
but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Turn that game off, bro. Get the hands down.
They didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that was 2nd down. 2nd down, 8. One man in the backfield is Gordon.
Y'all gonna sit there and let him keep completing that. I'm on that.
Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Come on, man.
Complete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, and it's 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Don't worry, Mama. I'm going to go up there with it. Don't worry about it. Go sit down in the room and watch TV.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw.
Really?
That's complete. Right around the 8. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown. Fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning past him. He'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the
Boy, that
50.
juke move is something else, boy.
Fucking Jacob Kenny. I don't even got this motherfucker on my team. I never signed him. God damn. I don't even know who that is, man. What the fuck?
This is Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches' identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window. They've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Now Taylor finding time.
Pass to the field like a motherfucker.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
Now they let him catch that pass right there. And like you said, that's pass interference, but that nigga Melvin Gordon couldn't hold on to my pass on 3rd down the last time.
1st down here on 3rd down.
We didn't pass interference on him.
But I'm saying though, Mike, we passed interference. Joe got and he still hung on to the ball.
After a short gain as that takes us to a 2-minute ruling. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. More from Minneapolis after this. And how about this one now in their own territory? Gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Get this to your mouth.
It's Miller.
Sherman, let's go!
Quarterback just ran right past him, man.
And the Vikings, they have the football now. Excellent
Come on, man.
position.
You are the fucking dumbest motherfucker. You ran right past him. Seriously.
They come up in an offset eye. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Prescott throwing left side here, and it's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Their big tight end. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense.
Hey, Mike, after this play, I got to pause it for a second.
That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, I'm back, Mike.
The offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll throw on first down to Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now out comes Minnesota. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now Prescott. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
One little man guard to change their mind.
I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And now a first down following that long gain. Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Their big tight end. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
How do we play like this in the regular season, then get to the playoffs and play like this?
Stretch their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
damn champ.
As the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them,
Down goes Free. Looks like
your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That's why I can't figure out how we can play like this in the regular season and then in the postseason. And then in the same shit. Yeah, and get to the postseason, man, and just come out here and act like we ain't never stepped on a football field before in our life.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor.
Go, son.
Incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drive.
So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready to fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real way I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Now Taylor. Ebron caught left side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw again is Taylor. To the right side, Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yeah,
There's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. So the D-line's going to spread out. Here's Taylor. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Yeah, man,
and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make this a second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield.
Come on, man. Damn.
To be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game. Slant routes effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vontez Burfict in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8. On second down, here's Taylor. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go down at the 28.
Well, one of them I just use my knees and I'm going like.
And that'll lead him to a third down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver who has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
And he connects with Ebron. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
He will play skill, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's the Vikings' turn on offense.
Hey, ready to go.
Their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in the big way. The best way to do it?
There's Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
I got it. I'm going to take it back. See if I can get something else.
Here we go with second and 7.
You got to go Trayvon, more maybe. Rayvon, more than somebody like this. Oh, I'm Rayvon.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Golly.
Defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Back to the ground.
We can't get no movement whatsoever,
First, and that'll make it second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play,
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Noah Spence in there to sack him for a loss of 6. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Oh, what do we have here?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Oh, a little regular season matchup,
A solid
man.
gain of 23.
the big lead, you got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team.
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big. I know you're trying to wring every yard out of the run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time. Extra
Really,
plays,
man.
really hurts the team on defense.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. And they let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man, hand him the ball, and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And this has been a recurring
sense,
man.
man.
Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a splinter stance. They just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The offense is in total control right now. And while they don't want to be in anything close to a hurry-up, they want to make sure they do things with discipline now. Get to the line of scrimmage, line up correctly, take time off the clock, snap the ball late in the play clock, and run the game out.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
I'm going to definitely have to go back and review this
We had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late
Man, this is what happened last year during the regular season. Then we came out in the playoffs and got blowed out. I think he's trying to sell snake oil too. I think we got another snake oil salesman over here.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because we know some plays that he got that he ain't run. Yeah.
Well, slickster. Man, he lying, dog. He just came out here and whooped me, dog. My head ain't even in this game.